What's going on, everybody? Wanted to do something a little different today. Be back in Vegas on February 9th. Be arriving at night. I wanted to do something I haven't done in a while and do a little bit of practice, maybe, so I can show you guys some of the holds that I do that aren't by the book, and maybe I can explain why. Stuff like that, and maybe there's some ones that I do that are by the book that you're wondering is like why in triple double I'll hold a Queen Jack 10. I don't know much about penalty cards, but it has to do with it. It's just things that I've remembered, and some, so like I said, some holds that are by the book that I don't do, and I'll give you the reason why, even though they're hundredths of a fraction off, you know what I mean, from being the right play. But shoot, just do like a little single line. Although I'm gonna start playing a little bit more of the carnival games, like the super triple play, 10 play. I like that game a lot. And for the pay table, we'll do 9-6 because that's what you're going to find at most places. 9-7's pretty difficult to find. Foxwoods got rid of their 3 9-7 machines. Part of that's my fault because I went and freaking started shooting my mouth off and telling everybody that they were there. And then the wrong people found out and went and kind of cleaned them out. We'll do standard. We'll do standard this time, and maybe we'll switch it to moderate and difficult. We'll just play it like it's a regular session. Come on. All right, let me zoom out here just a tad. Obviously. We gotta wait till we get to some interesting hands here. Oh, gotta hold the kicker on this one. It's actually a huge difference when, look at that, 54.574 holding the kicker and then 45 when you don't hold the kicker, right? So it's actually a huge difference. That's why I hold the kicker about 95% of the time, maybe 90. I'm more than that usually. I've had it bite me in the ass before, that's why. Trying to look for some, hopefully some tricky ones come up where, like there's a few where it wants you to hold 3 to the flush, but it would require me cutting myself off from a royal or potentially 4 aces, and that's, I'm not willing to do that. I know, I'm probably playing too fast still. I gotta freaking slow it down, huh? Well, the thing is, these are all easy hands, so, well, look at that, we get to keep the pair. I've never gotten a royal in one of these sessions. That would be pretty crazy. I got to start practicing a little bit more. I mean, even though it's about seeing a lot of hands, really, and you know, like I said, there's some holds that I don't, the ones that I don't necessarily agree, even though they're statistically and mathematically a slight, slightly better than the hold that I do. I get most of my royals holding 2 or 4. I very rarely get a royal holding 3. Very rarely. Okay, that's a bunch of garbage. Well, I'm going to have to switch it to medium or difficult because they're not giving me any difficult hands here. The triple-double can be a very wacky game. Let me tell you. It can be a very wacky game. Some things you're like, wow, dude, I don't know if I can do that. There's some times where you hold a 3 and a 4 only. Man, I'm gonna have to switch it to medium difficult. Can't wait for this new Galaxy S24 Ultra to come out. I'll have a better phone to record with. This one hasn't been bad. It's the S21 Plus, but I didn't get the Ultra at the time because I wasn't too worried about a camera. But now, camera is something I'm interested in having. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to medium hard because nope, doesn't matter because these are suited. Now, if that jack queen was not suited, you would have held the 10 in there. One high card takes priority over an inside straight. And I hate these, but I hate the. Listen, I don't always do this either. The correct play here is to go for the inside straight. There's times where I don't do it. It all depends on where I'm at in my thing. It is the right play. It's actually not by too much, 1.7 to 1.5. The inside straights just kill me. But like I said, that's something I'll do periodically. I'll throw the whole thing away and not go for it. It all depends on on how I feel at the time. I made when I was leaving Vegas. When did I leave? On Sunday when I was leaving. I actually had made a mistake that won me $20,000. Usually mistakes cost me money, but I was dealt a pair of 4s, and it was 4 to the flush, and I was playing extremely fast. I held the 4s, and I said, "Oh shit!" I had 4 to the flush there, and I couldn't even finish my sentence, and they came up 4 ace 4 for 4 4s with the kicker for 20 grand. That was a nice little mistake I made. I always hold 4 to the flush over a pair of 2s, 3s, or 4s. And that's the one time I didn't, and it paid off. Here we got not a lot of. Yeah, see, there's no hard ones here. We're gonna have to switch to medium hard because I want to show just a few holds that I know some of you are probably watching me play, and you're probably going, "That's not right." And some of them is probably not right, and I want to explain why. And some of them are right, and I'd like to explain that too. If they don't give me a hard one here pretty soon. I actually like the Queen Jack 10 hold. I've made that is actually since I've learned that's actually helped my game out quite a bit. As far as making some, it's easy to make a straight when you hold those three for some reason. And you hold the 8 as well, as if there is one. We're gonna have to switch. Now, one gap straight flush will take priority over the high card. Little duckies. What are we here? 5? Take any club, I guess, right? Now, this is a hand that, I know you're supposed to hold 3 to the flush. I tend to hold 3 to the flush if I have one high card, and I use that high card as a bailout, so I can get, there's a chance I get my even money back. This is going to be the right play. Not by much, because holding nothing is a fraction, as you can see. It's a fraction. That's the correct play by a very, very small fraction. If there was a high card in there, I would have been more apt to hold the 3 to the flush. Now 4 to the flush, that's another story. Now, keep in mind, I'm no professional or anything. I just to let you guys know how, maybe look into why I do what I do, a little bit. See, this is a weird one. I want to say the 3-4 is the hold here. I really want to say the 3-4 is the hold. No, not with the 6. The 6, I believe the 6 is a penalty card, so it's scrap it all. Yeah. But as you can see, 3-4 was the next best hold, and it wasn't by much. Throwing it all away is 1.54, and keeping the 3-4 was 1.503. So it wasn't by much. If that 6 wasn't there, I believe you would have held the 3-4. I'm pretty sure. Or Let me rephrase that. The correct hold would have been to hold the 3-4. I, myself, would have just tossed it away. That holding that 3-4, dude, is a freaking tough one. And now this is a 3. This is a 3 to the flush hold. Now, see, I think here they may want you to hold 3 to the flush, right? But the thing is I'd be cutting myself off from a royal, and I don't like doing that. But it wasn't. It wasn't the right one. I did make the right call there. I believe if it was a king 10, they would have wanted you to hold 3 to the flush. See, right here, I'm pretty sure they want you to hold 3 to the flush because of so many gaps between the 10 and the king. But I hate cutting myself off from the royal. See, watch, it's going to be 3 to the flush here. See? Yeah, it was the right call, though, to do 3 to the flush. Although I don't like cutting myself off from the royal. I hate doing it. Again, the reason if it was queen 10-8, you would just hold the queen 10 because there's only one gap between the 10 and the queen. But because there's 2 gaps between the king and the 10, you know, it's less likely to fill it in. Oh, Lord. This is a nothing hand. How about we get 4 aces with the deuce here? Okay. Let's see here. So the paying pair I always go with over 3 to the royal, right? Even though there's times where you're supposed to. Let's see here. There's 2 gaps, so you keep the paying pair. If those cards, if there was, you know, there's 2 gaps in there, so I'm pretty sure the paying pair is it. Yeah. Trying to get to some harder ones. When I first learned how to play video poker, I taught myself. I've never gotten any of these training apps until it hasn't even been a year. I think I got the training apps probably, maybe like 8 months ago is when I got my first training app. I taught myself how to play, and the way I learned was losing lots of money. Actually, it's not 100% true because it's like 4 years in a row where I really won a lot, and I don't know how I won. It was out of sheer luck because the way I was playing double bonus like it was bonus poker, you know? I was doing some weird things when I was younger, when I was like 21, and because all I knew how to play before that was jacks or better. But I basically taught myself how to play, and I use this to, learn a little bit more, get into a little bit more in depth, bring some more understanding and whatnot. It's a lot of years, and you know what? Playing video poker for me is it's like therapeutic, which is a little bit sick. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. It's the other thing is, I haven't been posting as much, and part of it is I, gambling, regardless of how whatever the truth is it's an illness. I'm not saying it's a problem for everybody. I'm just saying that it can be pretty sick and twisted. I'm not by any means. People see me betting all, doing what I do, but I am by no means a rich person. Not saying I don't. I don't bring more than I can afford to lose or anything like that. I tend to have built my bankrolls up over the years, betting $5, $10 a hand, and, slowly taking shots here or there at 25 and 50 a hand. You guys, I show you guys a lot of the $50 a hand and $25 a hand play. But I do lower limits quite often. Not just a high limit player. I wish I could do one of these live so that I could see what people say or if they have any questions about it, but I've never done one of these, and I figured I'd make a quick video doing it. Unfortunately, so look at this one. This isn't a little difficult, right? So what's this, 7? No. Really? Okay, I guess it is 7. The 2 gap straight flush, huh? Takes priority over the ace. I knew it was one or the other, but I forgot to look and see what the percentage of what the difference was. I'm gonna give it a few more hands here, and then I'm gonna switch it to difficult or medium to difficult. My buddy Mr. B, he hates the 4 to the if you're dealt a bonus pair, like a pair of 2s, 3s, or 4s, and you have 4 to the flush, he hates doing the 4 to the flush. I like it. It's more me. I'm more about whatever I can do to rack up my credits, to see more hands and get more opportunities to at better draws. If I can break even on this hand to see the next hand, I'm fine with that sometimes, Sometimes it's all about just getting to the next hand. Oh, ace me. Damn it. pretty sure. See, actually, you know what? It's a good thing this popped up because I was wondering this the other day. Is this I keep the Jack 10 only, or do I hold the Queen as well? It is the Queen as well. It is the Queen as well. Because I know if it's a Jack 10 suited and a King and there's no penalty card with whatever the Jack 10 suited, you hold the Jack 10 instead of the King Jack. So that was good that popped up. That was something I was curious about. So you definitely want to see, like I said, that is the correct call here, is you hold the 10 as well. And I actually like that hold. That hold has done, has actually improved. Wait, let's see here. Oh yeah, 4, 5, 6. I have a bunch of free play that's coming up at Foxwoods. I'm going to try to use for bankroll building for Vegas. I think what I'm going to go in there and do, if I'm being completely honest, is do $25 a hand and do double bonus, and maybe even a little super double bonus. The super double bonus gives you a lot of ways to hit 800 credits. And what I'm considering doing is, if I can pull a $4,000 hand pay out of any of my free plays, what I was going to do is put it all into the 9-7 triple double at Caesars at 125 a hand and take a shot at the 100 grand. Although they got those 9-7, they have 4 9-7 machines at Circa now that are at the $5 denom, but they're like aristocrat machines, I believe, and the cards look weird and they can play tricks on your eyes. But I did hit 10 grand on one of those this last trip. It's just different graphics is all it is, really. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's 3 to 1 gap straight flush, but no, we'll give that a shot. Yeah, it was actually the right play by a lot. I'm assuming it's because you can improve to a flush as well. I think this next trip to Vegas, I'm going to play a little bit more bonus poker to get my my coin in up at Red Rock. I don't know what happened at Red Rock. I freaking spent quite a bit of money there, dude, and I went backwards on my tier. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Usually you get special offers for your birthday and stuff. Freaking Red Rock. Dude, I don't know. I think it's because they know that they got it going on over there, really. It's Video Poker Haven. Now, see, this is a difficult one. It's probably going to tell me to do 3 to the flush here. But I'm not going to lie to you. I may do that if I'm playing, but generally I'm going to toss it all. But let's see, 3 to the flush. Well, I'm going with the pair. The paying pair. See that? Unsuited queen, jack. You hold the 10. And if there would have been an 8 there, you would have held the 8 as well. Well, this is the one Mr. B hates. He wants to hold the pair of 4s here. Let's see. It's actually a huge difference. Look at that, Mr. B. The 4 to the flush is 6.383. Holding the pair of 4s is 4.596. Huge difference. The odds are, definitely leaning towards 4 to the flush. 10. I haven't made too many mistakes yet. I made a couple, but they were close calls here. So what do we got? King, jack. I'll switch it over to difficult. You'll see some real wacky hands. Alright. We'll do moderate to difficult. Well, that's pretty. I don't see where any of those are moderate. Five. I knew that's the right play. Well, I hate going over an ace, but. I think I'm gonna have to go with difficult hands. It's actually very hard to pull a hand with a kicker on this with the 3 of a kind paying 2 to 1. You don't see as much playthrough. You need a big bankroll, really. But I've just been hooked on the volatility of it, if I'm being honest. Huh. Nothing. I'd like to show you the thing where they want you to throw a high pair away for a high pair away for 3 to the royal. I'd love for that to pop up. Unfortunately, this is the right play. Nothing. Oh, it is the, where did the, how do you get the noise back? Oh. Alright. I'm going to be switching this to difficult hands only in a minute, because none of these seem to be, that tricky. 3 to the royal. It is 3 to the flush. Nothing too difficult here. Yeah, we're going to go to the hard one real quick. And then do a few minutes of that before I wrap it up here. I just wanted to put a little something out there. See, okay, perfect. This is the hand I wanted to do right off the bat. I don't hold the 6 here for a lot of reasons. A, I'm cutting myself off from a royal, right? B, also cutting myself off from a potential 4 aces, because I have had the next 3 cards be ace, ace, ace. And if you look at the difference, it's 2.553 to 2.547. It is such an extremely small, percentage off that I don't mind dropping that 6. with the potential to also have 4 aces and hit a royal. This is a hand that I do not play correctly, and I do not play correctly on purpose. I know you're supposed to hold that 6. However, I'm not willing to cut myself off from a royal flush or a potential 4 aces. I'm just not to go for the flush. See, I mean, that one actually gave me a pair of queens with that last card. If I held the 6, I wouldn't have got the pair of queens to break even. Yeah, I know you want me to hold the 6. I just don't agree with it. I just don't. It's such a small percent. Like here, they definitely want you to hold the 2 because of the queen. But I'm not. See, they want you to hold the 2 because of the queen. I will not hold the 2. I'm holding the ace jack only. See, like I said again, 2.553, 2.547. The percentage is such a small. I don't like that hold. Again, because of the queen, they want you to hold that freaking 5. I just don't agree with it. I don't. I'll do it, though, for the sake of the video in this. I just don't agree with that. I know that. And like I said, because of the jack, they want you to hold the 6. I don't agree with it. See, unsuited queen jack with a 10, you hold. I like that hold. That's actually helped me out quite a bit. And because of the jack here as a penalty card, you want to hold the 2. I freaking hate that hold. Listen to me. I'm only holding it because it's going to tell me I'm wrong. If I'm playing for money, I'm not holding that deuce. I'm holding the ace-king. It just cuts me off from too many other hands. I get it. You're trying to make up for the 3 of a kind paying 2 to 1, but I just can't. I don't like that hold. I do not like that hold. 3 to the flush. I do like the queen jack 10 hold, though. I do like that hold. Oh, see, because of the damn, see? I freaking don't like that hold, man. I just don't. I don't like the deuce. But it's all about the penalty card, I guess. Here you're supposed to go 4 to the straight, although there's times where I may just do the king jack. And the 3 again. I know. I just can't stand doing that. And they want you to hold the 9 because of the jack. Yeah, the penalty cards are what will get you. Again, it's crazy. I can't bring myself to hold the goddamn 3rd dime, that 8. Yeah, again, stupid. Just one thing I can't do. That's one hold that I absolutely despise. See, these difficult hands are pretty much all the same. Although there is a few of them that will pop up about having like a, where you're supposed to hold like a 3-4. Oh God, that 3, holding that 3 really fucking throws me off. Let me tell you. Why is it? That's a very minute difference, but I'm trying to think of why it would be just the jack here. Now, this would be queen 10 only, I would assume. Yeah. Oh my God, I hate the fucking tool. I know they say it's the right call, but I just can't. I won't do that if I'm playing for oh no. I think this is a jack only. That would be not a 3 to the flush hold. Oh, that was a very dumb one on my part. I didn't even see the 4 to the straight. I know. God damn, dude. The freaking 8, dude. Just can't bring myself to hold that. But it's because of the king, you gotta hold it. No, they want you to hold it. I'm gonna go play my free play at the Encore tonight. No, I can't do the 10-6 double-double because you can't do free play in that machine. Now, I do know that even an inside straight will take priority over 3 to the flush. But I guess apparently I was wrong by quite a bit. Fucking dude. It kills me having to hold those deuces. If the inside straight had a high card, it would have definitely taken priority. I think it's a jack on. God, I hate doing that. I'm only doing it for the video. Because I can tell you right now, if I was playing with my money, I would not be doing that. Cutting myself off from a royal and a potential 4. Now, why would I hold 3 here? I wonder why that was. Oh, I think it's because the 8 was a penalty card. let's see. It is 8. I believe it's the 8 that's the penalty card. So, like I said, this is why I say I don't play 100% correct. Because I don't. There's a few holds that are within very small fractions, you know, off from each other of being the correct hold that I will, you know, roll with it. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. But either way, I wanted to just post it up there, and I will be doing some more, couple lives from Vegas. I didn't do as many as I wanted to this trip. It's a little difficult at Circa because it's loud, and Cosmo does not want you to use tripods. So it's a little difficult. I mean, I could do a little at Red Rock, I guess, but I'm a little upset with Red Rock at the moment. But you know, I'll do as best as I can, and I'll see you guys later.